What's up, everybody, and welcome back. This is the NBA Fanatic, Johnny P, coming at you with some more free agent news. My man DeAndre Jordan from the Los Angeles Clippers is no longer a Clipper. He signed on with the Dallas Mavericks. He decided to go join Dirk Nowitzki and Mark Cuban down there in Dallas. He signed a 4-year, $80 million contract. That's pretty huge. I guess he turned down the 5-year, $109 million contract from the Clippers, and from what I read, he has some turmoil with CP3, which is interesting because, as we all know, Chris Paul is one of the best point guards in the league, and he's the ball distributor. He's the guy giving the assists, and most of his points come off of dunks and, in the paint points. So I'm really curious what happened there. I mean, is CP3 hard to play with? Because you don't really hear nothing about Blake Griffin leaving or any other problems there. So I'm really curious what went down with them. It's interesting, though, because Mark Cuban, who I have a love and hate relationship with Mark Cuban, because sometimes I absolutely love the guy because he's so passionate about the game and his team. But sometimes I'm like, shut up, Mark Cuban. Shut your mouth. But even so, Mark Cuban, it was really cool because he referred to DeAndre Jordan as his focal point here moving forward and promised him just opportunity. I think that's what was lacking in LA because, let's be honest, he was a third option on the team. I mean, CP3 is one of the best players in the league, so you're going to have him as your number one option. Blake Griffin, who played at an MVP caliber a season or two seasons ago, I mean, he's really improving his game. He's the number two option. So DeAndre Jordan kind of gets thrown to the side, even though Doc Rivers was really trying to get him included when he first got there, and he's just had some great seasons, but he's ready to be the man. Last season, DeAndre Jordan averaged 11.5 points a game, it's okay, but he averaged 15 rebounds. That's huge. I mean, you're averaging a double-double right there. And for not being the guy, I can see why his points are down, but imagine what it's going to be like when he's down in Dallas, because he and Dirk, it's going to be a great duo, and Dirk's kind of on his way out, I believe, and he'll be able to show DeAndre, this is how we do it, here's our fan base. I mean, it's going to be great. It's a great teacher. He averaged over 2 blocks a game last season as well, and we mentioned in another video how his defense is just on point. And the guy, I mean, he's like 100 feet tall, so, I mean, he's everywhere, and he's real long, and he can jump like 80 feet in the air. I mean, he's just crazy. He shot 71% from the field, which, again, a lot of that's from dunks and post play, but still, I mean, it's 71%. That's huge. Here's the thing, though. The guy's terrible at free throws. I mean, we talked about this before in other videos where big guys just have trouble shooting free throws. Not all of them, but some of them do. And generally speaking, late in the games, you can't really play DeAndre because they play hack at DeAndre, hack at Jordan, and this guy cannot hit. But I'll tell you what, with Dirk playing the way Dirk plays, he can stretch the floor. That man can shoot, and it's going to open up a lot of room for DeAndre to work inside. And I'll tell you what, moving forward, this is going to be DeAndre Jordan's team. I'm really looking forward to this. I also like his personality. He seems to have a lot of fun. He seems to enjoy himself when he's playing, and I really think what's going to happen is Mark Cuban has essentially taken DeAndre Jordan, and he's going to make him the new Dirk because he loves Dirk. He's taken care of Dirk for all these years, and I know Dirk is indebted to him. And from what I understand, from what I read, Dirk came off of a family vacation to go meet with DeAndre in LA to just try to give the biggest sales pitch about the Dallas Mavericks. And that's pretty huge. When you have guys coming off a vacation with their family to meet with potential new players, especially when there's other suitors that want DeAndre Jordan, you got to think he could have went probably anywhere. There's a lot of teams that really would have looked at this man. But he picked Dallas. And we'll get on to this in another video, but Texas won huge. The state of Texas really knocked it out of the park with their free agent signings. But this one right here is something I really wanted to touch on because I like DeAndre. I think he's going to be great in Dallas, and I'm really curious moving forward to see where his career is going to go. I think he's going to be really good. I don't know how with just Dirk and DeAndre, how they're going to do. They need some other pieces, some really good role players to step in there and play. With Rondo gone, we'll see what happens. They could actually be pretty decent, maybe slip into the playoffs. And you never know. You never know. The sky's the limit, especially with a guy like DeAndre playing center. You never know. But anyway, this is the NBA Fanatic Johnny P. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for the support, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.